Hey, thanks for clicking. This is Rocky here with my top moments from episode 21 of Arrow. Before getting into that, I just want to remind you all again that on my channel, I will be donating 50% of all revenue towards cancer research, and that donation will be made to either an organization or a university that's doing the actual research as opposed to going through some type of third-party donation organization. So just wanted to remind you guys of that. Go ahead and definitely share this video. Let's get as many views as we can and definitely come together and see what we can do to help stop cancer, alright? Okay, let's go ahead and jump in. Top moments from episode 21 of Arrow. Number 4, Sipping the Kool-Aid. So Oliver is fully immersing himself in the League of Assassins. This includes strange herbs, brainwashing, and intense training. The culmination of which is Oliver envisioning killing Diggle, though it turns out to be some random person. Throughout the episode, we are bombarded with the words like, Oliver Queen is no more, and I am Sah-him. This whole season we've seen Oliver broken down repeatedly and hardly ever built back up. Maybe at this point it's just easier for him to give in and become Sah-him and forget about the other sides of himself. Number 3, Team Arrow versus the League. This fight is a result of Sah-him kidnapping Lyla in order to get Nyssa back. Apparently Oliver took all the new recruits, as this fight lasted way longer than it should have. I mean, I love Team Arrow, don't get me wrong, but they should not be anywhere near a match for the amount of League members present in this episode. Though I did enjoy how Oliver basically ripped Diggle apart, as it kind of solidifies how broken their brotherhood is, but there is no way Laurel should have lasted that long. I mean, Lyla is a skilled soldier, skilled with guns, but like I said, these are the League of Assassins. These people kill for a purpose. It's their life to kill. That took me a little bit out, but we did get some of those little one-on-one fights that were nice. We had Oliver versus Diggle, and then we had Nyssa versus Sarab. So some brilliant fight choreography there. I mean, you can't fault Arrow for that, but yeah, just the whole idea of them lasting that long against League members just really threw me off a bit. Though I gotta say, I did enjoy the scene where Thea shot Oliver through the arm, protecting Diggle, as that's kind of like, whoa, she just shot her brother. And, she's just saying repeatedly how she loves her brother before, and she just straight shot him through the arm. And I just loved how Oliver treated it like a bug bite. I mean, he snapped the arrow off, pulled it out, and just walked away like a total boss. So, brilliant scene there, and just the look he gave Thea. I mean, it was that look of almost hate. It's a little strange how they're doing this, but I did enjoy those aspects of the fight scene. But again, like I said, the whole idea of Team Arrow lasting that long kind of threw me out overall from the scene. I honestly really thought that by the end of the fight scene, at least one person from Team Arrow would be seriously injured, but that didn't happen. So a little bit disappointed in that. Number 2, Damien Darhk equals Hive. Apparently even Ra's is not immune to friendship, as this prevented him from taking out his rival Damien Darhk in the past, and as a result, this man ran off with some Lazarus Pit water and a bunch of men. Pretty sure they are setting up the season 4 villain as Damien, and appears he will be the head of Hive, or at least one of the top members of Hive. I agree with the theory that Darhk will end up being Felicity's father, as there's just been all kinds of hype about her father being, very smart, a genius with technology, but being a criminal. Now in the comics, Darhk always had access to amazing tech and for the most part was considered a genius. Now he was associated with Hive, but wasn't necessarily their leader, and he tended to be more in the Titan comics, so it'll be interesting to see how they kind of transition his character to be more of like an Arrow villain. Like I said, the easiest way for them to do that is to have him be Felicity's father. If Darhk ends up not being her father, I'll be very surprised, as it just seems a nice way to kind of evolve Felicity's character and give a little bit more meat to her story. Alright, number 1 top moment, Betrothed. So for me, the most entertaining moments of the episode were the scenes in which Ra's reveals that he does not want Sah-him to kill Nyssa, but wants them to marry. The looks on Stephen Amell's and Katrina Law's faces were priceless. It was like their hearts were ripped out and stomped on and then put back in. This could honestly be what helps Oliver overcome the League conditioning, as he's honestly still in love with Felicity, right? Okay, so my final thoughts. Once again, Arrow is crossing heavily into Batman territory. In the comics, Ra's wanted Batman to marry his daughter Talia, and Batman resisted. In this case, we have the opposite, as Nyssa is resisting, but still we have a similar story, similar narrative. This continues to be one of the biggest issues I have with Arrow, as it just seems kind of lazy storytelling, just falling back to that similar kind of Batman story and just a light adapting for the Arrow series. It honestly, like I said, just seems a little bit lazy to me. Just my opinion. Originally, it seemed the purpose of this season was to get Oliver on the path to becoming Green Arrow or the Emerald Archer, but I just don't see it happening right now. All that being said, this still was a pretty good episode, and it did move along the narrative they have set up. I did find the kidnapping of Lyla to be kind of a dark move for Oliver, and it honestly left me a little bit uncomfortable as I didn't think that was a line he would cross. We just have to ask ourselves at this point, is Oliver Queen really dead? Alright guys, those are my top moments of the episode. Go and let me know down in the comments below what your top moments are, and if you have any questions about the episode, go and put those down in the comments below as well. I'll be happy to go over that information with you. If you've enjoyed the video, I'd ask you to go ahead and pound that like button, and definitely subscribe to my channel. You can do that by hitting the subscribe annotation on the screen, or the subscribe button down in the description below. And if you have subscribed already, thank you so very much. I really appreciate you coming on board, and I hope you've been enjoying the videos. Alright, and just another reminder, like I said, 50% of all revenue from my channel will be going towards cancer research. Alright, with all that being said, I hope everyone has a great rest of your day now. Bye!